feel like I'm moving slow to you? I feel weird.
You have a little delay, but not a lot.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
So,
let's see if we can do it.
all right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry we were a little late today,
It's my
um,
fault. It's
we're
the house
here.
money mama fault.
You're right. Life happens, and so we have to go with the punches, right? So,
Yep.
uh, uh,
Stick and roll.
exactly, exactly. Alright. So today we're gonna talk about those mortgage myth busters, and
Yeah.
right, it's gonna have like a little game show where I'm gonna call out some myths, and Lisa's gonna say, what we think might be a myth or might not be a myth, and she's gonna tell us whether it's a myth or not. So that way, we're gonna have a little fun today. Right. Right. If you're watching, you can put it in the chat. Is it a myth or yes, no, right? You can guess yourselves to let us know what you think. Is it a myth or not? So,
Now that should be interesting. Audience participation.
right. Hey, so my name's Dione Branch, and I am with Allure Dream Homes, broker by EXP, and with me we have.
The one and only Lisa J. White, House Money Mama. I'm here representing Nexa Mortgage, where we help you with all of your residential financing needs. You want to buy a house, you want to buy a property, you want to invest in real estate, you want to do commercial, we got it all.
We got it all. We got it all. All right. So, Lisa, you ready? You ready
I
for
am
us?
ready. Yep, I'm ready if you're ready.
All right. Our favorite one. The first one is you need 20% down payment to buy a house.
Okay. Do you need 20% down to buy a house? What's that music? Do, 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 do. Okay. No, that would be a myth. You do not need 20% down in order to buy a house. We actually have
Yay.
programs where you can use as little as 3% down in order to purchase your own home that you're going to live in.
Okay. All right. So, no to the 20%. Yay. That's a big one. Everybody's
Right,
always
that
like,
should make somebody happy.
exactly. All right, we on to the next one. You can't buy a house if you have a student loan. So you cannot buy a house if you have a student loan.
You cannot buy a house if you have a student loan. That's another myth. You actually
Right.
can still get mortgage financing even if you have student loans. Now, we will have to include them as part of your debt to income ratio. So it will make a difference in how much you can buy, but you can buy even if you have outstanding student loans.
Okay. All
Now,
right.
make sure they are in good standing. Don't come with your student loans that's in default because that will be a problem.
All right. So you heard that's a problem. But
Right.
you can buy with student loans. All right.
Yep.
All right. You need a perfect credit score to qualify for a mortgage.
They say you need a perfect credit score. What's a perfect
It
credit
said you
score?
need perfect credit. That's what it said. I've added
Perfect
the score.
credit. Oh, you over there making up your own stuff. We need the correct myths and truths. So, perfect credit, no. That's another one. That's a myth. So, no, you do not need to have perfect credit in order to get qualified for a home. Dion hate when I say this, but I can do loans down to 580. If you have a middle 580 score, depending on what else is on your credit, how the actual profile looks, I may still be able to help with buying a home.
Yeah. But if you have a 580, you do need some money.
Yes, you do. Yes, don't expect to come with the 5B credit score and no money and a very low paying job and think you're going to buy a house, this $500,000 and get down payment assistance. Now that's not a good blend. Those things won't go together. You
Yeah,
definitely
don't-
some
yeah.
funds aside and a stable history for your job.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, the next one. Getting pre-approved hurts your credit.
Ooh, does getting pre-approved hurt your credit? And that's another one that's false. It does not hurt your credit to get pre-approved for a mortgage loan. Actually, what most people have found out that I've talked to who have successfully bought homes and then monitored their credit afterward, paying on time for your mortgage loan actually usually helps most people to even increase their score more.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So a lot of people always like, what's it gonna hurt my credit? No, no.
No. I think what
All
that
right.
comes from is that people, when you get a hard inquiry, is a change in your there's a hit to your credit score. So the credit
Mm-hmm.
score can reduce by usually maybe about 12 to 15, maybe 17 points, something like that. But then if you don't do anything else with the credit and you just let it sit and do what you normally do, within usually about 45 to 60 days, it recovers. So those
Right.
little points that you lost, you get them right back.
Right. And then also the fact of when it's like when you're shopping for something, when you're shopping for a
Yeah.
car, things like that. If they see that you're shopping for a car, so
Mhm.
if you were shopping for a house and you wanted to talk to multiple lenders, you would do that in a 30-day period because it wouldn't affect
Yes.
your credit.
Correct. Now, that's a good caveat to bring up, though, because outside of that 30-day period, it can begin to have a negative impact. So, if you every month you get in a mortgage credit inquiry, that's not a good thing. Now, if within 1 month you get several, like two or three, that's not a bad thing. You just get that one hit for that 12 to 17 points that I mentioned. But as far as it having a long lasting effect, no, it's not going to happen. You'll recover within a month or two. You'll be right back where you were.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's talk about these
Okay, what else
loan.
you got? What else you
Right.
got?
Let's talk about these loan types. FHA
Okay.
loans are only for first time buyers.
FHA loans are only for a first time buyer. Where do people come up with this stuff? That would be another one. That would be a myth. That is false. No. FHA loans are, though, like a lot of government loans, they're designed to help to build. Well, that would kind of sound funny for me to say it that way. So I'm not going to say build, but they are used to help people become homeowners who otherwise might not be able to. So it's really designed to boost home ownership. So that means a place that you would buy for you to live in as your own home, your primary residence. It's not designed to help. We hear a lot about real estate investment now, especially on shows like Flip That House and whatever else they do, stuff like that.
Hmm.
So real estate investment is kind of a trendy thing now. FHA loans, government loans like USDA loans, and also VA loans, pretty much anything that ends in an A is usually government. But those loans are not designed for you to become a real estate investor. They're actually designed to help you with primary ownership. So if you're going to live in the house, then all day long, FHA, even if you're not considered a first time buyer, you can still use it.
Okay. All right. All
Yay.
right. You should always choose the lender with the lowest interest rate.
Ooh, I wouldn't say that, especially by me being a broker, because I look at. So let me just give you an example. As far as advising someone for what would be the best lender to work with, because keep in mind that as a broker, I'm on the wholesale side, and so I have multiple different lenders that I can work with, actually over 230 that I can look at and consider for a product for any one of my customers, as long as they have a product fits into what my customer would need to meet their
Hmm.
goals. Now, one of the ways, though, that we would actually consider making a decision, it may have to do with the actual transaction that's happening. For example, if we have somebody that has a seller that wants to close quickly, and I have, say, three lenders that we're looking at that my qualify with, and only one of those lenders will be the one that will close the loan quickly, then guess what? even if they don't necessarily have the best interest rate. If we're talking about a competitive situation and you want to win this deal, then I'm going to likely suggest that we go with the lender that I know will get you close, because that will make the seller happy and it will allow you to have a competitive advantage to be able to get the deal done.
Okay. All right. All right.
So it's not always just interest rate. It's not
Right.
always, yeah,
So it's good to talk to you to the lender so you can get an idea who you feel most comfortable with. So, all right.
absolutely.
VA loans take longer to close.
So now that myth, I can kind of understand why I have that one, because usually, so let me not say usually, but historically, that actually has been true. So that used to be true, but now would be considered a myth because of
Mhm.
how far we've come along with being able to process things, information just in general. This is 2026. We have AI nearly underwriting loans and, things like that. So because of the fact that we were able to get so many things done quickly, they no longer take a long time to get them processed. For example, I've known some people whose loans have gotten done within less than 5 days on a VA because we knew how to put the file together and get everything done and have what was needed up front. So that's important when you're looking for a lender, to know how well versed they are as far as the different types of financing and what's going to be needed. Because if they don't really know, then you will be subject to some of the rigmarole, or how our government is. They love
Well, she's a little frozen right now. Let's see if she comes back. All right, guys, we're so excited about these myths. Hopefully, Lisa will come back. If you're out there and you have some questions, you can put them in the chat for us. So the next one is you can't use gift funds for your own down payment. Oh, wait, sorry. Here she is. You back? I can't hear you for some reason. right, let's see what's happening. At least having a little technical difficulties. All right. Well, Lisa's having a little technical difficulties. We'll probably do this episode again. We're sorry, but um, unfortunately, we can't. We're not gonna go ahead and keep forward. But I appreciate you joining us, and we will definitely come back with these myths, or we'll just post it. We'll record and post it maybe tomorrow. So, but if you have any questions, you can always shoot me a message, and uh, and then I can definitely answer any questions you may have. You can always give me a call at 773-819-6092. Lisa, who's the co-host for this show, her name is Lisa White with Nexa Mortgage, Nexa Lending. And you can contact Lisa at 630-977-6150. So we're sorry about that for tonight, but we will definitely come back again and redo this episode. Thanks. Bye.